Hello, fellow department leaders and schedulers. You are probably one and the same person. I was going to send you all a really long email explaining how to do just a couple things in Planning Center, and that would probably have gotten lost in translation. So hopefully this video here will help. You can watch me move my mouse and click on buttons and do it in Planning Center. All right, so what you're looking at here is a printout of the whole month of February for my worship team. Yes, I have done this. I have figured out how to do it within Planning Center. This came from Planning Center. So I'm going to take you through the steps that I did to get to this point where you can have a PDF that you can print out or email or whatever to send it to your people. So let's get into Planning Center. Okay. Here we are on the Planning Center homepage, and something you'll notice that's different are the folders. I've created a folder for each department. I'd come in here and the homepage was just really cluttered. I couldn't even find my own worship team. So I've created folders so you each have your own place to go here. So let's go into the worship team. As you'll see here, I've been very diligent today in scheduling each service for the month of February. Got them all laid out right here. And one thing you'll notice that is maybe a little different is right here. I have two services scheduled on February 12th. Why? Well, we're having two services on February 12th. We've got our regular Sunday morning worship service and then a special Sunday night service with the Odells that says Sunday p.m. Very appropriate. So before we get to the big calendar printout thing, let me show you how to do two services on one day. So we'll add a plan here. Since I've already done February 12th, this will bring up like March 4th or something, but you can do February 12th here. What we're going to do, we'll go into Manage Templates, create a new template, which you see I've already made one here, Sunday night special service. But we'll do a new one. Let's say a Monday night. This could be helpful when we're having special services like with John Collier or something coming up and we need to schedule people during the week. Yes, I think we're going to be able to do that. I know we had talked about not being able to do special services on here, but it looks like we'll be able to, so praise God. Yeah. All right, so if you've forgotten, you need to come in here and create the needed positions you need. So I'm always going to need an audio person and a computer person for any service we have. Band, I'll need a worship leader. Drums, yada yada, and whatnot. And vocals, yeah, let's have some singers. And there we go. We got all my needed positions laid out here. And this is just your template, so don't go scheduling people right here, because anytime you pull up this template, the person you schedule will always be on that service unless you go back and change it. So yeah, that's looking good so far. Is there anything else I need to do? I think that's good. So we'll go back to plans. And let's add that plan with our Monday night template, or for you Sunday night if you're doing it like that. We'll accept that. And here's something you want to pay particular attention to is your service times. So a Monday night service or Sunday night service would not start at 10 a.m. So you're going to want to come in here and change these times. I'm not going to have a rehearsal for that, so I'll just delete that. So here we are changing times. Since I'm doing a Monday night, I'll make it March 5th. Service, let's say, start at 7. into 8:30. That might be a miracle of the Lord right there. We'll name it Special Monday Night. Yes, it is a planned time. And yes, we want the reminders to go out 2 days before. And accept that. I'll change my rehearsal. Oh, man. Sorry, I just realized. I do not want my service to start at 7 a.m. No way on earth. Not even. Don't want that to happen. Change that to 7 p.m. Now accept that. Okay, change my rehearsal time to 6 p.m. And our goal is always to do it in 30 minutes. That rarely happens. And, oh yeah, change my date on that to 5. Accepted. Okay, so now I can come in here and schedule my people for this one. La-da-la-da-la-dee. La-dee-da. Okay, let's see. And so on and so forth. And there we go. Of course, once you schedule your people, you always need to send them the email. But I'll when we're doing it in bulk, or if you're scheduling a whole month, I'll show you a different way to do that, where each person gets like one email with a list of services they're scheduled for instead of one email per service. That could kind of clutter their inbox, and they might just end up throwing them away. We want our people to see the emails they are getting. Yes, we do. Okie dokie. So, once you've got your service times changed, another thing you're going to want to do is make use of your series and plan titles. If you come in here, it really doesn't matter what you name it, but I like to make, this is the big thing that'll show up. I like to make it something so they know it is a Sunday night, or in my case, a Monday night service. And I don't know, it won't let me do them both at the same time. I have to refresh the window, then change this one. Monday night worship team or something like that. I know this title up here is going to be kind of confusing to people, so I might just end up changing this to like just worship, worship Sunday, but then my worship Wednesday group, I might change that to worship weekly, so for such as a weeknight service or something like that. Maybe worship weeknight might be a better one. That way I can do my consistent Wednesdays and then also special services like Monday, Tuesday in that category as well. So yeah, just a reminder, before I send out any emails or make any scheduling, I always check my service times here. I've already screwed over DOS once on when was it? New Year's morning. Yeah. My rehearsal time still said 8:45, and we didn't have actual rehearsal till 9:45, so I felt pretty bad about that. So yeah, I always check my service times to make sure people know the right time. And especially when you're scheduling 2 services in one day, make sure the second service times are correct. And then probably make a note of it here. Let's see, we'll go back to our plans and see here. We have a special Monday night service on March 5th. March 5th is not a Sunday at all. It is a Monday, but it's still coming up, and we can still schedule people for that day. Probably just want to communicate clearly via another email or something, that even though it may say worship Sunday, just check the dates, check the times to know when to be there. Okay, back to getting that printable PDF monthly schedule. We're going to go over here into the matrix. And no, I have not found Keanu Reeves in here yet, but I'm still searching. Maybe one day. Okay, here we are in the matrix. We're wanting to print our schedule. You've already done all your scheduling elsewhere out in the normal planning center, not this matrix thing. And let's see, right now I'm seeing 2 services. So what you want to do, if you want to see all of February, you come over here, load a plan. Right here I have my 2 different plan types. If you want to see the different ones, just click here. So I'll go back into worship. Go here to worship Sunday. So right now all that's included is February 1st and February 5th. The 1st is from my Wednesday plan set and 5th is from my Sunday. So come over here. You want to click on each of the dates. Remember my 2 February 12s. One's a Sunday morning, one's a Sunday night. February 19th. And I don't need March 5th yet. So now I have all my Sunday mornings in this plan. Right here I can see everybody's confirmed so far and who has not yet. So I want to go back and get my Wednesday teams. February 1st is already there, so I want 8th, 15th, 22, 29th. Man, the shortest month of the year, and there's 5 Wednesdays. Man, why couldn't it have been 5 Tuesdays or something, you know? That always kind of frustrates me. Okay. So now we've got every February service displayed here in the matrix. You can actually schedule people from here. Let's say, hey, I do not want to come on this Sunday, so I'll delete myself and whatnot. I won't really do it. But you can schedule people from in here. One more thing before we get to the PDF. Here is, if you click email these people from here, you know how you can do it back here in your plans, email your notifications and whatnot. But if you go back to the matrix, you can schedule your people here. It'll show up needed positions and all that. So after you get all your people scheduled, if you come to this, email these people, you can see all these services. It will send one email to each person for each service they are scheduled. Let's see if I have it pulled up. Yeah, something like this. So instead of me getting one email for each service, it's like, hey, Will, you've been scheduled for these services. Click here. It'll take you to a planning center and you can respond, which I've already done all that. So you do that. Select the people you want to send it to. Normally just do the ones that are unconfirmed. If they're confirmed, they don't need another email from me. So you accept that and send the bulk emails. Okay, so now how do you print this? Well, you go to the little tab up here that says print. Pretty dummy proof, I'd say. This may default to a different type of report, but to get the one that I showed you earlier, that one there, you want the all people report output as a PDF. Yeah. Page size, I don't know. Anybody really print? Letters what you want. I put it on landscape just so it'll all fit in one page. And I did change the margin from 0.5 to 0.25 so the whole thing would fit. You accept that. And here we go. It's loading a page. It gives you the option to download. So I'm going to, let's see. Yeah. Oh, let's save the file. Let's save down here to my downloads. And here we go. Oh, somehow March 5th got stuck in there too. Anyways, there is the printable PDF. For some reason it didn't fit on that one. Or like that one did. So yeah, that's how you get to that printable PDF. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And once you get your schedule in this PDF format, you can always save a copy. Save it to wherever you like. I'll just throw that. Church stuff would be appropriate. Save that, and then you can email that file to your people, which, I mean, I thought about doing that, but I'm trying to make my guys pretty dependent on the website. Don't really want to be sending them out this monthly schedule, because then they probably won't respond to the confirm and decline options. They'll just, well, yeah, I'm on. But I won't even know if they even saw the email or if they're even coming. So, I'm just trying to keep my people dependent. But I printed one of these out, have it in the sound booth so I know who's supposed to be where each service. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to rewind, go back and watch it many times as you need. You can always call me, email me if you got any more specific questions. Maybe I'll do some more of these if you find them helpful. Just let me know. All right. Have a good one.